Hi, my name is Jamie. I live in Saudi Arabia and I have a makeup collection that just keeps getting larger. It did today, but that's not what we're talking about today. So today what I'm going to be doing is I have pulled 5 palettes from my collection. I have each palette associated with a number. There's probably an easier way to say that, but I've assigned a number to each of my palettes, like that. And I have pulled 5 at random, and this eye look is not one of them. We will be talking about the palette for this eye look on Monday, and it's a fun discussion. For now, let's discuss the 5 palettes that I've pulled out today and kind of what my thinking was when I bought them and would I repurchase them. That's the kicker. I keep forgetting to kind of talk about this each time I do a video like this. I've done a video like this before, but I sort of failed to mention, especially in the last one, whether or not I would repurchase these palettes. But anyway, let's talk about these 5. So, if you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and always feel free to comment, and also just tell me what you want to see. Tell me whatever you want, actually, except if it's mean, because I would never do that to you, okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, pretty sure. Let's get into the list. So, first up, I'm going to talk about number 5 in my collection, and this is the ABH Rose Metals palette, and this is cruelty-free, PETA approved, from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and yeah, I've tucked into it a little bit. This palette is $55. I'm sure you could find it on sale somewhere. It was on sale at Beauty Bay not too long ago, and I got this palette. I think I even got this palette on sale. Or I don't even know what possessed me at the time. I feel like I was doing a little experiment to see if I used more mainstream brands, that if my views would go up, and they did not. And I like the palette. I did do, there's hair all over my face. I was cuddling my cats. I did do a look with this palette for instance, a rave, and it was pretty sweet, but it was also, sorry if you just got like wind in your face, but that's how I feel right now. I did use this palette for a rave at one point, and it turned out pretty good. I can't remember her name. It's like Alexandra Claire or something. She does a sick look with this palette, and that's really why I wanted it. I wanted to see if having something mainstream would maybe pick up my views a little bit. It didn't, but would I repurchase this palette? I don't think so, because I just gotta say, I feel like I prefer the Nouveau to this palette. They came out kind of within not too long of each other, and this is a color story that's much more up my alley. It's not that this is bad, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of tired to me. Like, we've done warm neutrals, we've done them. So for $55 especially, I don't think so. That being said, if you can find it on sale and if you want to try the palette, it's not like it's a bad quality. Or, you know, if you're an ABH stan and you, for some reason, don't have this palette yet, like, it's fine, but I don't know. It was just not necessary, I don't think. Okay, moving on. So, number 2, literally number 2, is the 669 palette from Martine Cosmetics, and this is currently sold out on the Martine Cosmetics website. I believe this is a French influencer brand, and what appealed to me initially was the color story was interesting. This felt packaging gets covered in cat hair. Go figure. This color story initially interested me, but when I tried to use this palette, it was kind of hateful. I feel like I've talked about this before, maybe even on my channel, and I don't remember, because that's how memorable this palette is to me. And you know what? I haven't used it since I talked about it. I know I've talked about this in the sense that I'm like, I hate this palette. I know I wanted to love these duochromes, but they just don't show up. Like, this was Freya, and there's another one, Euphemia. The only reason it looks interesting is because there's a different eyeshadow in the middle of it. And Medusa, These are just so dry. Ugh, I hate this palette. I just hate this palette. I honestly feel I'm gonna declutter this. And it was expensive too. Like on the Martine Cosmetics website, it's listed as like €54.95. So that converted is $60.43. And this is not worth it. I'm upset at this palette actually. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one more time before I say goodbye, but I'm just not impressed. And unfortunately, I like the ethics of this palette. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free, but I just hated the experience of trying to make this work. The duochrome shimmers also move around on my eye. They're not special enough for me to really think that that is okay. And yeah, I'm just not impressed with the quality of that eyeshadow. I'm curious about the Moolah collection. That looked really cool, but it's so expensive that I'm kind of just like put off by my experience with the 669 palette, and then also just like the expense associated with it, and then how the quality of the eyeshadows turned out. If they updated their formula, I may be inclined to check out the Moolah collection, but as it is, this palette is sold out. If they bring it back, don't get it. I'll be square with you. Don't get the palette. It's no good. I don't really like it. It didn't work that well for me. If you loved it, let me know, because I have some feelings about it. So anyway, moving on. Number 40. This is the third one, number 40. This is from Terra Moons. This is a quad from Terra Moons, and they don't do these anymore. This whole line has been discontinued. It looks like they kind of thought about maybe doing curated palettes, and then they decided they didn't want to. I don't know these shade names, unfortunately. I wonder if I could pop them out and see them. I don't want to, though. And this is, for instance, like the green. I got it because it was green. And it's pretty. This has a really, really nice silver in it. I think these shades are all I think these shades are all available on the Terra Moons website, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm not going to swatch that black, I'm sorry. This was my first experience ordering from Terra Moons. As far as I remember, there was no drama. It was just expensive. And this particular quad, let me see, was $27.88. I did use a code, and I am going to list that down below in case you want to save 50% off. 15, that is 15. I used the code Millie15 in order to get some money off, so that's what I did. If you want to use that code, go ahead. But like I said, these quads are no longer available. The quads themselves, like just the packaging, are available, and then you can fill up the quad however you like. But these curated palettes are no longer available, so. Terra Moons is cruelty-free and vegan unless otherwise labeled, so I would assume this is vegan, cruelty-free, which I like the idea of. I don't know. I need to get these out more. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't really used them more. I don't know. This silver, look at that. It's ridiculous. Okay, anyway, moving on. Next one is unfortunately out of stock. This is New Mood from Beauty Bay, and while this is not my least favorite Beauty Bay palette, it is kind of, I don't know, not my most favorite or most reached for. I will say I did a crazy look somewhat recently, with this very, very pink shade. I say I don't like pink, but then I do things like this. It has kind of a neutral side with like a nice neutral yellow. I appreciate that. And then these white shades are not white, they're duochromes. They do come out to be a different shade. Hang on, I gotta wipe my fingers off and swatch them for you. Okay, so for example, I don't know, this is gonna be good. This is the shade Free, and it looks white in the pan. It swatches kind of a light pink. And to be honest, these swatch like crap. They're really nice on the eyes. This is the shade, just dug my finger into it too. This is the shade Serene. So this white to kind of blue sort of shade. It's very pretty. And then there's another kind of duochrome in here. It's called Euphoric. And yeah, good on you, Beauty Bay, for making some duochromes, making some cool formulas. We like that from you. And I think this palette was $22 at the time. I can't remember. That's what it is converting to over from Real. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but in either event, this is no longer available. But that's the other thing too. Beauty Bay has these limited edition palettes that are really so good. So like if you want one, get one. They're really nice. They do go on sale quite a bit too, but once they're gone, they're kind of gone. Like I said, I don't like the packaging so much of this palette, but it's a good quality palette. I'm just meh, so-so on the color story a little bit, but it's definitely not my least used Beauty Bay palette for sure. I believe it's cruelty-free at the very least. I'm not sure about vegan, but cruelty-free. Beauty Bay tends to be. I feel like I'm saying things that are right. Last one. I think I may have used this on my eyes a total of 1 time. And this is number 27, The Warrior, and it is $20 on the Juvia's Place website. You can get it at Ulta, I'm pretty sure. And I should probably declutter this palette because I just don't use shades like this. I mean, I feel like it's survived 1 round of decluttering, but it may not survive the next one. I think it's pretty, but just like, I don't like how these shimmers in particular perform. Of course, I think I said that last time, and then I was like, oh, shut me up, Juvia's Place, like right now. Yeah, like that. Let me know if you want to see a look with this, or let me know if you ever want to see like a short with it in case you don't want to sit through a whole video of me talking about it, because that's probably what I'll do, to be honest. I should probably just do that. And then decide from there, because yeah, I should go back to the Terra Moons Quad. I'm not sure I would get this one because as much as I like it, I don't love it, I don't use it a lot, and that silver, while beautiful, I don't like quads. I gotta be honest, I just don't like quads that much. I don't like the concept of quads. I like them probably as individuals, and maybe I'll pull these out and keep the packaging for something else, I don't know. But I just don't reach for them. I just don't reach for them enough, and I have 2. I just don't reach for them enough. I don't think about using them, and I feel like I've kind of underutilized them, and I'm not sure I would order a quad again. I'm divorcing quads. They're done. They're done, they're tired. Would I repurchase the New Mood palette? I think I would, especially given that I got it on sale and I collect Beauty Bay palettes. I'm about to either cannibalize or declutter one, but generally speaking, I hold on to my Beauty Bay palettes, and this is nice, it's fine. So would I repurchase the Warrior? No. I got this in a set as well. Like they were doing one of their bundle deals, and I think it came in a bundle, and I was like, all right, well, I'll take that. But would I go out and buy it myself? No, never, not at all. So, all right. Thanks for watching this super fast little video. And like I said, if you want to see me do my eye look, just come back on Monday. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.